Coming to you from an undisclosed location, somewhere deep in the heart of the Santa Monica Mountains, I am your intrepid host, L.A. Marzulli. This is a very special edition of Politics, Prophecy, and the Supernatural. Thanks so much for tuning in. I will be weighing in on the attempted assassination. There's no doubt that that's exactly what it was at this point on Monday, after the events of Saturday have had about 48 hours to unfold. And now we know the name of the shooter, but we still have no motive. But I'll get into that. But first, a word from our trusted sponsor. Recent forecasts predict that the summer of 2024 will be one of the hottest ever on record, with temperatures expected to soar into the triple digits in many areas. You know, folks, I live in the Santa Monica Mountains, and last week it was 110 degrees. Not where we are, but on the other side. I've never seen it that hot. So this is why Peggy and I stay cool with this magical little device. I love the cool air, cost savings, and peace of mind it brings me. The device is a mini and portable air conditioner that fills my home, office, or even off the grid in my tent. Not that I'm going to go into a tent anytime soon, with icy cold air without traditional electricity. Make yourself as happy and as cool as I am this summer by visiting www.easysummercool.com. That's, once again, folks, www.easysummercool.com, or simply click the link in the description for up to 60% off today with a 60-day risk-free trial. Folks, what are you waiting for? It's a cool little unit, and sometimes I have it here in my office. Most of the time it's over at the house, but it does work. It's pretty amazing. Anyway, once again, that's easysummercool.com, easysummercool.com. A fact is something that is true. These are the facts as we now know them. Number one, there was a shooter about 130 meters away from where Trump was. He's on a rooftop of a building. To think for a second that the Secret Service had done their job is, in my opinion, at this point, absolutely laughable. They didn't do their job. The first thing you would do is cover that building, lock it down. That's what you do, weeks in advance, or perhaps even months of advance of the actual moment where Trump steps on the platform. That's a fact. According to what I saw today, and I can't prove this yet, but it seems to be factual, one of the snipers that you can see behind Trump had this guy in their sights and was told not to fire. Now, if that's true, who gave that order and why? I mean, seriously, Trump is speaking, there's a guy with a rifle on a building 130 meters away, and you don't give the order? You tell the guy, until he shoots first, don't fire? I mean, why is he even perched there? What's the purpose of this? Fact number three, Trump goes like this. He turns to his right, and immediately after that, that shot whizzes and clips his ear. And I'll show you how this works. Right here is, my face is towards you, right? Here's, let's say, where the bullet would be, but the moment I turn my head, it just grazes my ear and whizzes by. That's an act of God that Trump wasn't assassinated. Now, those are the facts. Another fact is one of the people in the gallery shielding his daughters was killed by one of the sniper's bullets. Number four, we really don't know who this guy is. Like many of these so-called shooters, they seem to be loners, almost like a ghost. The AK, the weapon used in the assassination, apparently was registered to his father. So this is what we know. In my opinion, there was rhetoric, and I won't point to that, but there was rhetoric by the Democrats saying things like Trump will be in the bullseye, and other very very incendiary rhetoric that points to Trump and makes one wonder. I don't know the full story. Nobody does yet. I will tell you one more fact, that there were 3 women who were secure, who were basically assigned on stage with Trump. What I have a problem with this, and I realize some people will say, you know, this isn't inclusive and you're misogynistic. No, I'm not. If I'm on stage like Trump, I want to be, I'm almost 6 feet tall. I'm like a quarter inch from 6 feet. I want the guys near me, 6'4", 6'5", 6'6", that can tower over me. And if an event happens, they can shield me. Watch the tape as they're taking Trump, lifting him up off the stage and escorting him off stage. These women come up to here on him. They offer literal or no protection from any type of a headshot. One guy is going like this with his hand to try to protect Trump. It's clearly that, inclusion is really stupid at some point. You want the best of the best of the best. You want big guys who are big, who are well over the height of the president, who can tower over him and protect him. Not a bunch of women out there who are shorter. With all due respect, bully for those gals, they got up and they did their job. But in my opinion, it's dereliction of duty by the people that placed them there. That's conjecture. But with all due respect, you should have some really big guys next to him. So this is where we are. And he was that far away from being dead, being killed. There's no doubt. Had he not turned his head and addressed to the right, he would be dead. The shooter, that first shot was absolutely on target. Absolutely on target. And to think that there was a sniper behind Trump with this guy in his sights and wasn't allowed to take the shot, I don't know what we're looking at here, folks. I really don't. I could go down a rabbit trail. And if you want to follow that rabbit trail, you can. All you need to do is go to our Rumble channel, because I'm going to say some things on Rumble that I can't say here, unfortunately, because free speech is no longer free. But I will tell you what I think is going on my Rumble channel. Check that out. In the meantime, we've got all these incredible films on the UFO phenomenon. By the way, the book is on the fast track. I signed a deal with Charisma Publishing. The Rungs of Disclosure, it'll be out probably in October. We are absolutely excited about it. We will offer a special on our site. For anyone who buys the book, you'll get a free autographed copy. What I mean by that is I will autograph the copy, and whatever the cost of the book is, you'll get the autograph for free. Some authors actually charge for an autographed copy. I don't do that. But the first, let's say, 500 people that buy the book, you will get an autographed copy. I'll make sure of that. And we don't have links yet. We don't even have the price of the book yet. So hold your horses, but we'll get into that. There are now 10 films that Gil Zimmerman and I, my business partner, have produced on the UFO phenomena. Folks, you need to do your homework. For $4.99, you can go to streaming.lamarzulli.net and watch those films. And you need to watch those films because something is going on that is absolutely unprecedented in ufology. Check that out. Streaming.lamarzulli.net. That's streaming.lamarzulli.net. I will be at the Go Therefore conference coming up towards the end of the month. Right after that, I will be at Pastor Bell's conference on Sunday. So I speak on Friday night. I'm the last person up. I will go long. It will be on UFOs and how it's affecting everything that we see, not only in Christianity, but all throughout the world. Then Sunday, I will be picked up by Pastor Bell and driven to his church, and I will be speaking on Sunday morning and then do a deep dive on Sunday night. So I hope to see you at the Go Therefore conference and also at Pastor Bell's church. Thanks so much for watching. Head over to YouTube and you'll get more of a in-depth review of what I really think is happening.
What happens if a mile-wide craft shows up above Washington? Who's behind it?
Well, at some level, the government, the military, and the intelligence community.
It is a threat, and it's going to soon become a global threat, and it's going to require a global response.
The UFO phenomenon has become the great off-putting.
We're going to get disclosure accidentally.
An interesting time to be alive. We live in a time where literally the government told us these UFOs are real, we don't know what they are.
The question then is, who are they in contact with? Are they truly extraterrestrial? Has mankind been visited by inhuman entities?
What are your closing thoughts in regard to disclosure?
Floodgates are open, and all bets are off right now.
They're definitely conditioning the masses for some kind of revealing of technology.
We're being visited by extraterrestrials.
If you look at the late night talk hosts, when they're talking to all the presidents, and they always bring up the question, are you going to tell us anything? If you look at their faces, they know something.
Folks, the phenomenon is not going away. We go up, they show up. We go up, they come down. To warn of what we believe is the coming Great Deception.